Okay, the next story I'm going to share with you is called Sleep, Big Bear, Sleep by Maureen Wright, and it's illustrated by Will Hillebrand again. So Old Man Winter from a storm cloud spied his big bear friend in the countryside. He leaned to the earth and softly sighed, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard, as twilight fell, "Drive a jeep, Big Bear, drive a jeep." So Big Bear yawned as he drove around in a jeep on a road just south of town. But after a while, he stopped in a park. An old man whispered as it grew dark, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard a dry leaves fall. "Sweep, Big Bear, sweep." So Big Bear went to a house down the street and swept each room so nice and neat. But after a while he yawned again, and Old Man Winter warned his friend, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard, as shadows fell, "Leap, Big Bear, leap." So Big Bear found a frog that he knew and played leapfrog while the cold wind blew, till all at once he fell to the ground. The wind through the trees was the only sound. And Old Man Winter said with a frown, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard, as darkness fell, "Dive, deep bear, dive deep." So Big Bear paddled to a clear blue lake, finding it hard to stay awake. He dove in deep and swam to the shore. He had never been so very tired before. His head dropped down and he let out a snore, and Old Man Winter said once more, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard a snowflakes fell. "Climb a mountain steep, Big Bear, steep." So Big Bear trudged to the mountain top where the cold wind blew and the temperature dropped. He sat on a stump on the highest spot and wished for a blanket and a fold-up cot. Then he stumbled back down with his eyes half shut, so tired he didn't know which end was up. Old Man yelled while shaking his head, Hey there, bear. Did you hear what I said? It's winter time. Now go to bed. Big Bear's eyes were droopy and red. You could have told me before, he said. He lumbered nearby to his cozy den, rubbed his eyes, and yawned again. He put on his PJs and blew out his light, and fluffing his pillow, he said, "Good night." I hope you enjoyed that. I'd like to read that when I want to go to bed sometime. Take care and enjoy this week. Goodbye.